Hunter Biden has been indicted on 9 tax charges in California as a special counsel investigation into the business dealings of the president's son intensifies. The charges include failure to file and pay taxes, tax evasion, and filing a false or fraudulent tax return. Federal prosecutors allege Hunter Biden engaged in a 4-year scheme to not pay at least $1.4 million in federal income taxes for the years 2016 through to 2019. He's accused of using the money to fund an extravagant lifestyle, which included drugs, escorts, cars, and luxury clothing. The special counsel wrote that Hunter Biden spent millions on an extravagant lifestyle instead of paying his tax bills. Hunter Biden is already facing criminal charges in Delaware relating to a gun purchase. He pleaded not guilty to federal gun charges in October. But the new criminal case against Hunter Biden comes ahead of an expected vote from House Republican leaders next week on a measure that would formally initiate an impeachment inquiry into President Joe Biden over possible ties to his son's business dealings.
There's polling by the Associated Press that shows that almost 70% of Americans, including 40% of Democrats, believe that you acted either illegally or unethically in regards to your family's business interests. Can you explain to Americans amid this impeachment inquiry why you interacted with so many of your son and brother's foreign business associates?
I'm not going to comment on that. I did not, and it was just a bunch of lies.
You didn't interact with many of their business associates?
I did not. There's lies.
Earlier this week, subpoenaed bank records were released showing an entity owned by Hunter Biden had made direct monthly payments to Joe Biden. The White House has repeatedly said President Biden had no knowledge of his son's business dealings.
First off, this indictment tonight affirms every fact that the whistleblowers, Gary Shapley and Joe Ziegler, gave. They've been tormented by some in the media and certainly by Hunter Biden's defenders. Their truthfulness is 100% confirmed in this indictment tonight, and they changed the course of history. David Weiss's team was content to give Hunter Biden a small misdemeanor plea deal for Hunter Biden. Now he's facing 3 felonies, 9 charges, 17 years in prison. They changed the course of history. Also tonight, Joe Biden has a very bad mark on his record now. Just think about this. This indictment portrays Hunter Biden as a quintessential tax cheat, a guy who'd rather spend money on sex clubs than pay his taxes, a guy who made millions in foreign money but wouldn't pay his taxes. Even when he filed his own taxes from time to time, he would cheat even when he filed his taxes, the indictment alleges. There's a very important fact here. Back in 2019, I reported, and I was ridiculed for reporting, that Ukrainian prosecutors wanted to tell the United States government that Hunter Biden did not pay taxes on some of his Burisma income. Tonight, David Weiss's indictment through the grand jury, affirmed by the grand jury, confirms Hunter Biden did not pay taxes on the money he earned from Burisma Holdings in 2014, just like the Ukrainian authorities tried to tell the United States government in 2019, but they were turned away. This is a devastating indictment for a president. His own son is portrayed as a tax cheat. This is a president that time and again has told us he wants to crack down on tax cheats. He wants to hire 89,000 more IRS agents. In this case here, his own son is the poster child for what a tax cheat looks like, at least in this indictment.
Now, President Joe Biden will be campaigning for a second White House term and fighting a Republican impeachment bid while his son fights to avoid prison in 2 criminal cases.